So in this video I'm going to show you my BeagleBone green powered X10 to MQTT bridge. So why would we do this? X10 has a lot of extremely affordable devices for home automation. It's older stuff, but you can pick it up really cheap. So it's extremely fun to hack things together, especially if you want to do it for low cost. This bridge will allow you to collect data from your X10 devices and bring it into a more modern protocol like MQTT, where you can interface with everything else in the Internet of Things. So the core is based on a BeagleBone green, and of course BeagleBone has a USB port which is used to connect to a CM15A X10 module. This thing actually monitors X10 traffic, and using the BeagleBone we can capture that and turn it into MQTT. So let me explain what all it does, and then we'll go into how it does. So this is one of the modules I really wanted to tap into. It's a motion sensor. It's battery powered, and you can buy these on eBay all day long for about 10 bucks. And they last for apparently a very long time, maybe up to a year, on 2 AAA batteries. So I thought, well, I can't make it for that. So why not try to hack it and put it into my home automation system. So these are wireless, of course. The CM15A, it gathers data from the power line, and from wireless communication. So as an example, so let's start with this motion sensor. This one is connected to not only a lamp, but it also shows up in MQTT, which I'll show in a second. This one over here, however, this one is going to be in my safe room, we'll say. So whenever this one is triggered, we get an email message instantly saying the safe room's been breached. So we'll go ahead and mark these as red here. Okay, so we move right on over here. You can see that I'm running node red on the BeagleBone green. I'll go over that in a second. But we'll also look at the MQTT test client. So house 1 command, house 1 module 1 on. We get the raw data, but we also have this one set up as to go in the driveway, so we get a message saying that it was driveway motion. Of course, we can turn that unit 1 off. There's number 2. Now house A module 3 is the one that's going to be in my safe room, so whenever that motion sensor triggers, we get an A3 function on, a safe room breach message in MQTT, and of course we also get the email message. So how this works: first we have a CM15A module. This retrieves the X10 commands over the RF and also power line commands. This should also be able to send them as well, but I don't have that done quite yet. Then of course we have our BeagleBone green, and we're gonna come into the BeagleBone green via USB. I drew my BeagleBone larger so that I could get everything in here. So on the BeagleBone green, I installed something called MOCHAD, M-O-C-H-A-D. It's basically a USB to TCP gateway, and it's for this CM15A X10 module. So it knows how to communicate to this, and it exposes it on a port and on the command line. Then we have Node-RED installed, Node-RED can connect to this socket. It can see the hex data, and we can actually use functions in there to convert the hex data to string and then publish it out to MQTT. We can also send emails, so we've got email and whatever you want. If you want to send a Twitter message, go for it. Then we Node-RED can send this data to the Mosquito MQTT broker that's installed on the BeagleBone Green. You can install different MQTT brokers, but the Mosquito broker is so quick and easy that it's kind of handy. And then, of course, since you've converted this traffic to MQTT, anything can subscribe to this data. So you could build a user interface or on your phone or on a computer, or have other MQTT devices in your home automation system that contribute to this ecosystem here. For starters, the hardware needed is, of course, a BeagleBone Green, CM15A adapter. I printed a case for my BeagleBone. You can just duct tape it on there. USB power adapter and USB cables. The software on the BeagleBone, I put the latest image I could find on there. I had to install libusb 100 dev. This one was needed specifically because it's a dependency for Mochad, Node-RED, and Mosquito, and all of this can be installed via command line. For detailed instructions on that command line stuff, visit the hackster.io project page, and also I'm going to have a blog post and maybe some more supplemental YouTube videos after this. Okay, let's take a quick look at this Node-RED flow so you're not intimidated to try this out yourself. It's pretty simple. This top section, what it does is it gets the IP address of the BeagleBone, and whenever the BeagleBone Green reboots, it emails out the IP address. So there you can see it. It went to this debug window. It also went to email. You heard it just come. And it shows up in the MQTT. Let's go ahead and call this, that's a little more descriptive there. So this goes to debug, this goes to MQTT, and this goes to email. So the heart of the program is just these two items here. First, we have an input where the BeagleBone Green will connect to its own port to listen to the X10 data coming in, and it comes in as a hex stream. So then this function just converts the hex to a string, and then it cleans it up because there's a whole bunch of stuff in there, extra stuff. So if we want to see what the raw data looked like, we can just deploy it here. I'm going to hit a button. So here's the cleaned up output, and then here's the raw hex before it's cleaned up. And then for the final frosting, we have a little more decoding here. So a text output in email. So if I find that house A unit 1 turns on, I want to also publish to MQTT that driveway motion was detected. And also down here in email, if I see house A unit 3 turn on, we're going to do safe room breach, but you can see that this is connected to email, so I get an email for that one. Thanks for watching, and if you want detailed command line arguments on how to install these things and some more information, visit the project page or my blog post. Thanks.